We did these potato bags. We noticed before when I came down we got some kiflers sprouting, so woohoo! Does a little dance. But as you can see, the soil from the redness on the top of the soil here, I've put a fair bit of coconut coir in here to loosen the soil up, the mix, and it's the same with the and there's a couple of kiflers in there that are sprouted as well. One there, one over there, and this one here is a Pontiac, and it's got the same mix as well, as do the bags around the side of the house. But every morning, probably about 10-11 o'clock, these guys and the bags around the side of the house start to wilt dramatically. So I think too much coconut coir in there has actually made it too light, and the water's just running straight through and it's not staying in the soil. So the same with these Dutch cream bags. I've seen no shoots on these guys yet. Not a lot's going on. Actually, there's one thing you guys can help me with, if anyone knows. My garlic. These garlic here, this is the first year we've seriously tried to grow garlic. I followed all the little bits and pieces I could see on blogs and different sites, a couple of garlic growers who've got little clips on, but they seem to be browning off a bit. In the same bed, I have these onion, they're called purple minuet, or minuet purple onions. They seem to be doing the same thing. They're browning off at the tips, but not as bad as the garlic, as you can see. So if anyone out there, I really want to dig around and look for a bulb, but I know there's no bulb there yet for a couple more months. If anyone knows what deficiency that could be, they've had sea salt for micronutrients. They've had the aquaponics fish wastewater when I do a change out, which is high in nitrites and ammonia. They've also had some fish emulsion, which is high in nitrogen. So if anyone has any ideas, they, as I was about to say, they do get watered twice a week. So, and it's water that I've had out to age to get the chlorine out, so it doesn't kill any of the good bugs I've put in there with the compost and that, and the compost teas. So that's one question, and I think that's it. Don't fall, Maya. These snow peas will be coming out. We've left some pods on here to age by themselves. There's some under the house, as you saw on the worm bin. It's just one of Eddie's skins, one of our snake skins, trying to scare birds away. Didn't work. What else? Carrots have been a bit of a failure on this carrot tape. We do get a new one every now and then pop up, but pretty much all we've only got less than a dozen carrots pop up from all the tape. There's a couple there, another one over there, a couple over there, so not too happy about that. These beans that I planted at the wrong time of year are actually started to flower, so I'm thinking we might have a bit of a head start on spring with these guys. And I'll also get a nice big dose of compost tea by the look of their leaves. These are the yellow butter beans, these guys here, so they're a little bit yellower than the others, but anyway. This bed here is pretty much all gone to pot. We've done so many different plantings in this bed. There's some snow peas over the back that are trying to survive and break through. We've done so many different plantings in this bed without actually removing the soil or doing a full bed changeover with nutrients, like digging through a couple of bags of compost or fertilizer or whatever we've got at the time, worm castings. We've only ever dug in around the plants as we've planted them, and I think this bed is pretty much well clapped out. It really needs a good feed. So when these broccoli go and the bugs have had their feed, we still, like these guys here, they'll be picked tonight. That little flower there and those little heads over there, they'll all be picked and put in the stir fry so they don't go to waste. We're down to our last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Nance, 2 carrots in there. We've got 5 to go. Then we can start on this bed over here. We've got a whole heap of awesome looking carrots in here. These were done by a carrot tape, homemade jobby, so you can see the spacings. The spacings worked out pretty well. There's a couple where more than 1 or 2 seeds went on in one spot, and they're sort of crowded. But the rest look alright. Over the back we've got some purple dragons. So there's a nice looking one there. So those guys will come out soon. I was going to plant some wild oat chestnuts in there, but I've decided not to. I'll put them in a barrel now. Either that or try and find a new tub somewhere. The comfrey berry is fruited. Nah, just joking. That's a feral tomato. Looks like the mini Romas we had in that bed over there last season. So they're coming up. The mint's looking a bit bad. Lemon's still fruiting. Chooks are still chooking. You still chooking? You're still chooking. So the broccoli in this bed here are the same as the broccoli in the aquaponics, put in at the same time. The baby ones, that is. So the aquaponic ones are finally starting to catch up. And I have a feeling they'll overtake. Had a snow pea sprouting. Rosemary's good. The raspberries come back with a vengeance on new construction. These garlic are doing the same as the aforementioned ones. Kohlrabi started to be harvested from this barrel. We have some over here that we're just going to let to go to seed. They're rather huge, rather big. These ones here will be harvested and eaten this week. Someone commented before that they really like them. Oops, zooming, sorry. Someone commented this morning on a post, one of their posts, and said they really like the kohlrabi. So in coleslaw. So this one here is destined to be coleslaw this week. So look forward to that. So that's pretty much all it. We got some visitors, so I better go and have a cup of coffee. Have a good one. Catch ya. Good morning. Just a little add-on to the clip. Came out this morning. We were talking yesterday about my garlic, and I was saying I'd like to know how big the bulbs are. Well, I found out. So, not even focusing. There we go. That's how big they are, because I found this one laying there this morning, and this one here bent over yet still in the ground, and a whole lot of dirt kicked up. That looked a bit weird. I heard some strange scratching over there and found a chook near that worm barrel. So, came down here and found my broccoli. More broccoli. Well, actually less broccoli than there was last night when I filmed it. So, yes, little small one, has decided that she can now fly up over this gate. So I'm going to have to put a rail up there to match the height. I find if you leave flimsy wire, they can't get purchase on it when they flap up, because they like to flap up onto, or fly up onto stuff, land and then jump down. So if it's wobbly wire, they tend not to do it that much. Over here, she didn't do anything in there really, but she scratched around my poor carrots. The few carrots that we actually had, she pulled one or two out. Oh, there's a bit of a leaf off of this broccoli. Might as well give that to her, hey? Yeah, she's had a bit of a munch on them as well. So, one of you girls can have it. There you go. So, just thought I'd add that into the end, just to show you how big my garlic are. The bitch about my chickens. Have a good one.